So once we start, we'll do that.
Okay, we're streaming live.
We are streaming live. Well, I'd like to say good evening and welcome to one and all. We have a lit to our musicians of greater good. Georgia Senate fundraiser for the very essential flipping of the Senate special election that's going to be happening on January 5th. Um, to all of you in our performance room, as well as all of you with family and friends, safely listening, hearing, caring, and most importantly, donating to the John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock Georgia State Senate race. And to donate, just go to our website, and I'm going to hold that up for you so you can see it both on YouTube, and I will jot it down. I'm always bad at this, but and I don't. Let me see. Can you see that? Okay. Um, and to donate, basically, it's just www.musiciansforthegreatergood.org. You see the red donate button, and please donate as much as you can. And speaking uh, of the John Ossoff and Warnock uh, wonderful, I hope, celebration, we have a very special guest in the house, the father-in-law of John Ossoff. I'd like to introduce everyone to Michael Kramer, everybody. Let's hear it for Michael Kramer.
Well, guilt by association. In Atlanta, Georgia. I'm obviously very involved in the campaign, but my greetings and gratitude to all of you. It's just wonderful to see everyone. I'm a Sam W. regular for 7 years. Mike Delaney's a good friend. Carolyn Waters I've sung with. Sandra is a special pal of mine. But John is traveling the state. He is doing 3 to 5 events every single day. He's got a magical bus tour going on that started today all throughout the state. There are now billboards up in around Georgia saying equal justice for all in large letters, and then vote your ass off, which of course is a key phrase. And we're just very appreciative of all the groups around the country that have done fundraisers. And y'all are wonderful. I don't want to take up any more of your time, but thank you, thank you.
Please thank you, Michael, for coming, and please let John know that all of us here are rooting for him and for Raphael Warnock. We want to see them flip the Senate. We
I will
really
We
do
sure
that. I
do.
will do that.
please
Yes,
do
both of
that.
you.
And he's a wonderful guy from all I've read about him, and you know him a lot better than I do. But
Oh, I should tell you this one thing.
already,
John Ossoff has a beautiful bass voice. He was the director and lead of an a cappella group at Georgetown University. If you want to YouTube Georgetown Chimes, you could hear John leading the a cappella group. He's very musically talented, actually. Okay, thank you, all. Go
That's
for it.
great to hear.
well, thank you, John, Michael, and again, our best wishes for all of us for John to
Thank
win.
you.
And I believe Karen Sauer is now going to do a special little tribute. Um,
Yes.
so it's special for you and for John and for let it roll, Karen.
Okay. When I mean, John Ossoff has a great name for rhyming, so had to do this. John Ossoff's in a race off. There was supposed to be a face off, but the other guy didn't show up. He didn't show up. Was he stuck in traffic, or was there a typographic error in his date book? Or maybe he forgot to look. Was he at the wrong address? We can only guess, but nevertheless he didn't show up. So Georgia, vote for Ossoff, and then we'll cross off another Republican senator of dubious character. Vote for Ossoff, he's got the right stuff. Let's take the Senate back for the Democrats. Hey! That was it.
Karen, stop, everybody. Great job, Karen. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. All right. Well, we're going to start our show officially. And to everybody who's watching over on YouTube, I just made a comment over there. Welcome to you as well. Please, go to our website and hit that donate button so we can get both John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock on our roster. And first off, our first performer of tonight will be the co-founder of the Musicians for the Greater Good, none other than Ron Israel, everybody. So let's hear it for Ron Israel. All right, Ron.
So, thanks. I see the MGG other co-founder, Stephen Martin, has joined us. And I'd like to say, I don't know if I can say this on behalf of Stephen, but I myself am disavowing my sole founder status and expanding the people involved in putting these MGG shows together to include our host for this evening, Neil Braverman, the wonderful Mike Delaney, Karen Sauer, and Andrea Kulish, who's our web designer. And for all of you who, we did this new show called Hopes and Dreams of America because we wanted to give the people who had performed in our first This Land Is Our Land concert series an opportunity to participate in this next event. And now that we're past the election and we're moving forward into a new time in our country, a time for all of you to share your songs and your artistry on the subject of hopes and dreams for our country. So I'm going to play a song, first song that I wrote especially for this occasion, and it's called America and Me. Sometimes I'm like an orphan and I don't know what to do. I take a look around at the old red, white, and blue with its dream about tomorrow and its possibility, promised for so long, but not yet come to be. America and me. America and me. America and me. We are family. I am just a refugee from a foreign land. She's been here much longer and has come to understand the need to welcome strangers, grant them amnesty, but only if they care for her great majesty. America and me. America and me. America and me. We are family. My dream is that my country becomes a real home, not just somewhere I can go, hide out on my own, where I can have a beer anywhere in my nation, and no one really cares the place that I am from. America and me. America and me. America and me. We are family. Now families have their troubles, there's no denying that. Dig into the past, you'll see it's a fact. But each new generation gets to play a different key, and I'm hoping that this next one plays songs of unity. America and me. America and me. America and me. We are family. We're in this together, so it's been revealed. I ain't gonna find my way until my land gets healed. So I'm gonna try and overcome what used to be. See if I can reach out, help my wounded country. America and me. America and me. America and me. We are family.
Beautiful. Love that.
Way to open the show. Great, Ron. Thank you.
Okay, the second song I'm playing is inspired in part by hearing Neil Braverman sing Woody Guthrie's last song called My Peace. And Neil probably doesn't know this, but he was an inspiration for my writing this song. So we are Iranians. We are Iranians. We are Iranians. And all we want is peace. All we want is peace. All we want is peace. We are Americans. We are Americans. We are Americans, and all we want is peace. All we want is peace. All we want is peace. So why can't we be friends? Americans, Iranians, how come our countries must pretend we are enemies? We are Palestinians. We are Palestinians. We are Palestinians, and all we want is peace. All we want is peace. All we want is peace. We are Israelis. We are Israelis. We are Israelis, and all we want is peace. All we want is peace. All we want is peace. So why can't we be friends, Israelis, Palestinians? How come our countries must pretend we are enemies? We are Africans. We are Asians. We are Europeans, and all we want is peace. All we want is peace. We are people everywhere, sick of war and despair. What's going on here? All we want is peace.
Nice.
That's beautiful, Ron, and thank you for your words. That meant a lot to me. It was an awful lot. And just one thing I didn't mention in my initial introduction was this whole idea of hopes and dreams for America. was a theme that was brought up, and it was a challenge really for each songwriter to write something about their hopes and dreams. It didn't matter what the format was or how it was, but we all have our very special hopes and dreams from America, and that's what we're doing here tonight. So next in our performance again, Ron, thank you so much for that. And next in line is my dear friend. I'm not sure if she's in Boulder, Colorado today or where she might be, but she is back in Boulder, Colorado. Let's hear it for Shanna in a dress, everybody. All right, Shanna.
Hi, you guys. And Ron, that was so beautiful. Yes, I am back in Boulder. And thanks for having me on your concert, you guys. I must admit, I definitely did not write a new song according to this prompt, but I was like, I got just the ones for this Hopes and Dreams for America song. I wrote this song, Boomerang, that I'm going to start off with as, honestly, just a realization. I had been single for uncomfortably long and had a conversation with a friend that kind of hit me over the head with maybe why that was the case. And then since writing it, it has become far bigger than what that initial seed was that inspired it. And just wanted to give a shout out to Neil. You are the nicest, kindest person I've ever met. Like, I think we should all have, like, what would Neil do? Or, like, what would Neil say? Bracelets, because you just inspire me with your kindness, which is very much in alignment with this song, which I will play for you now. I'm gonna swap out the line that usually ends with Boulder. Maybe you can figure out where that's happening. When I was just a little girl, my mama, she told me, someday you'll find yourself a husband, a family. I thought when I was wiser, maybe when I was older, I'd find someone to love me, maybe someone on the internet. So I bought myself a library of self-help books, practiced in the mirror all my sexy looks and thoughts to the universe that I'm supposed to send. But the ones who walked into my life just wanted to be friends. And I asked my mama, what's my problem? She said, you're going about it all wrong. She said, if all you want is love, you better give it away. It will come back to you like a boomerang, like a karma chameleon refrain, like the track circle back below the train. It will come back, it will come back, if you give it away. So I came across a genie in a bottle, and he told me, you don't need the body of a model. No, you only need to not treat your heart like a book of checks, as though the less you use it, the more rich you'll get. And I asked myself, what's my problem? Maybe I'm going about it all wrong. 'Cause if all you want is love, you better give it away. It will come back to you like a boomerang, like a karma chameleon refrain, like the track circle back below the train. It will come back, it will come back, if you give it away. 'Cause love ain't money, no, it won't run out. It'll come back to you if you give it out. Love ain't money, no, it won't run out. It'll come back to you if you give it out. Love ain't money, no, it won't run out. It'll come back to you if you give it out. Oh, if all you want is love, you better give it away. It will come back to you like a boomerang, like a karma chameleon refrain, like the track circle back below the train. It will come back, it will come back, if you give it away.
That was great, Shanna. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Since writing that song, it has really taught me that whatever you complain about or feel discontent about with, I don't know, your relationship or your surroundings or your government are what you should put more of into the world. So that, you know, why don't you care about us can be combated by me caring about other people and like putting action to that. So that's why I thought that song fit into this theme. It's not just about me and my lonely singledom. The next song I'm going to play for you is a reminder to me about how connected we all are with each other and with our past. The Colorado cold made the sidewalks slick. I showed up to run in shoes that don't fit, and no gloves and a cotton shirt that absorbed all the rain. And all of the ladies went home, combed their closets for leftover racewear, jackets with pockets, and I was the best dressed jogger the following day. Here I stand in my second-hand shoes, in a thrift store dress, and a car I bought used, singing along to cards I stole from popular music. Came in this world unscarred and brand new. Now I'm a product of all of you. I'm a hand-me-down, 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 hand-me-down human. My family gave me the way that I speak directly, just the facts. It's not about your feelings. Now I always shoot straight, and I'm strong in my roots. Like the tree that holds up the hammock where I lay was a gift from some kind soul in the olden days, where I kick my heels up and read my library books. Here I stand in my second-hand shoes, in a thrift store dress, and a car I bought used, singing along to chords I stole from popular music. Came in this world unscarred and brand new. Now I'm a product of all of you. I'm a hand-me-down, 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 hand-me-down human. Then there's all of these things I try hard to erase, like when Peter called me ugly in the 6th grade. Every angle I see now comes from ways of the past. The land where I live gave me freedom and a bunch of unfairness I benefited from. Interesting how long disparaging words can last. I'm patchwork, a mercy and hardship collision. Wanna pass down the best of what I've been given. Oh, here I stand in my second-hand shoes, in a thrift store dress, and a car I bought used, singing along to chords I stole from popular music. Came in this world unscarred and brand new. Now I'm a product of all of you. I'm a hand-me-down, hand-me-down, hand-me-down.
Oh, Shanna, that was so beautiful. I love that song.
Awesome.
So beautiful.
Great song.
Thank you so much, and thanks for being with us and for all your kind words. All right, we're going to be moving right on to our next performer, who is the wonderful Linda Marks, everybody. So let's hear it for Linda Marks, everyone. Thank you. Linda, you're with us, I believe. I know she had two spots. Who was spotlighting? Linda Marks, let me just check the gallery.
I'm at the piano. There's one that I'm going to watch the group from where I can't see anybody, but
Right. So, okay. So if we can spotlight Linda, or I can do it if you'd like. No, I can't. Maybe I can. Let's see.
I think she has to restart the video on the piano. I messed up.
restart the video. I'll see if it has a way to do it.
Hang on a minute. Let me see if.
Okay, I just restarted.
Okay, now you're in the spotlight.
Okay, thank you so much. First, that was really beautiful, Shanna, and I'm going to follow in your theme in terms of love. I also wanted to thank Neil and everyone involved for putting together such a poignant series. I was grateful to be part of the other series, and I'm very grateful to be here tonight with a wonderful gathering of singer-songwriters from our community. I have written quite a few songs that could be hopes and dreams for America. And this song is one that I wrote at the beginning of the pandemic when I was looking at what can we create while we're all going through a pandemic. And what came up was we can create monuments of love, which is this song. Monuments of steel, where people kneel, monuments of stone, where we pray alone, legacies we leave, stories we weave, so when the candle goes dark, there's proof that we were here, like a pebble in the ocean, love's ripples travel on, extending the reach of our hearts. Loving thoughts and loving actions are the building blocks we use, creating a foundation with roots, monuments of words. Grave sharks mark years. Oops, I'm going to start that again. I did a dyslexic. Monuments of tears. Gravestones mark the years. Monuments of words. Lessons to be heard. Reminders of our dreams. Our journey to be free. So when the candle goes dark, our life have meaning and worth. Thinking of our neighbors, our family and our friends, recharging the light of life inside. Our global heart is healing, one gesture at a time, giving our children a chance. Monuments of art, expressions of the heart, monuments of clay, sculpted in play. Inspiration is our guide. The divine lives inside, and the fruits of our labor add up over time to monuments of love. I hope
Linda.
many of us
That
are
was
creating monuments of
beautiful,
love
Linda.
during this pandemic time, and certainly the songs that we're sharing are monuments of love, and I appreciate all of them. The second song I'm going to share has become a kind of pandemic anthem. One of my close friends, who is another singer, his name is Bob DeChico, came down with severe COVID in mid-April and was in the ICU in the hospital on a ventilator for 4 weeks, fighting for his life. And then in the hospital with double pneumonia, a blood clot in his leg, and needing to come off a feeding tube for 3 weeks, and then in a rehab for more than 100 days before he went home. And he still is not able to have his full singing voice. He's still working on healing. I consider him one of the pandemic heroes, and I'm grateful he's still alive. And sadly, many, many other people I know have also had COVID. Some have not survived. And Charlie Pride, this made me really sad last night. He was given an award November 11th, a Lifetime Achievement Award. And at that event, some people didn't wear masks, and he caught COVID and he died yesterday. So this song, Prayers, is a prayer for everybody touched by the pandemic. And it's about the vulnerability, actually, of living in pandemic times. It could be me. It could be you. It could be any one of us, parents, children too. No one is immune. Some are more at risk. We never ever had to live through a time like this. Prayers, hands clasped as one, asking for healing grace, sending love. Tears, we do not know. Will our loved ones survive? Must we let them go? Just a matter of time before the beast grabs hold of a loved one, inflicts this damn disease. Masks and gloves and distance, the ambulance arrives. They're taken from us as we yearn to be by their side. There on the front lines, nurses and doctors working against time. Us on the phone, separated, wondering, will our loved ones die alone? I never could imagine that there'd ever be a time I'd lose someone so close and dear and not get to say goodbye. Prayers, hands clasped as one, asking for healing grace, sending love. Fears, we cannot know. Will our loved ones survive? Must we let them go? Will our loved ones survive? Must we let them go?
Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
So thank you so very much for that. And my best wishes to your friend. And yes, we've all had losses, and they're very difficult. And but we're going to continue to move on, and we're going to continue to fight and make sure those lives lost aren't forgotten ever. So we are going to be moving on to our next performer, who is a very dear friend, Craig Sonnenfeld. And Craig, thank you for being with us, and great to see you as always.
Thanks. It's an honor to take part in this, and everybody who's taking part in this. I think deserves a lot of credit because, words are cheap, but action speaks volumes. And the fact that we're trying to raise money to tip the Senate back to something that has some justice, I think is really a worthy cause. So this song I've actually written during the pandemic, and it's kind of a humorous little blues tune because I think we all are searching for a little peace of mind, and that's what the song's called. And I found a little bit, you'll hear me refer to Roadrunner sometime in the song. And that's one thing that's watching stuff like that's helped me to keep my sanity. So here is Searching for a Little Peace of Mind. Woke up this morning, I was feeling so bad. It was the worst dream that I ever had. I dreamed you left me and I could not keep from crying. I'm just searching for my little peace of mind. Well, every day it's just the same old thing. What tribulations will the new day bring? Wish I could break on out of this daily grind. Just searching for my little peace of mind. Yeah. It's getting harder now to watch the news. Makes me want to find my traveling shoes. Sometimes I feel I'm being chased by Frankenstein. I'm just searching for my little peace of mind. Like Batman with his long black cape, and the Roadrunner when he makes his escape. Wile E. Coyote's always left so far behind. I'm just searching for my little peace of mind. All right. So say you love me and you won't forsake all of the good things that we try to make. My reputation, I know it's much maligned, but I'm still searching for my little peace of mind. I'm still searching for my little peace of mind.
Hey, Craig, that was awesome. Thank you. Great to hear you as always.
Thanks. Do I have time for another one, Neil?
You do, sir.
So this is more the type of song that I think captures the emotion of, hopes and dreams. I wrote this some years ago, and it's called Everyone Wants to Go to Paradise. Well, early in the morning till late at night, it's getting harder to see the light. People just seem to get more cruel. If you point it out, they call you a fool. I don't know where it all will end. Grieving ones their clothes will rend. The world keeps turning, but I don't know just how far these things can go. And no one wants to pay the price, but everyone wants to go to paradise. Well, I don't know, but I've been told that mercy is worth more than gold. You wear your religion upon your sleeve, but if anyone needs your help, you just leave. And politicians play lying games. The world is burning, who's to blame? Do you hate your neighbor more than yourself, or do you just envy all his wealth? No one wants to sacrifice, but everyone wants to go to paradise. Now steal from your brother when you please, if that sets your mind at ease. Pile your bounty up to the sky, but it won't help you when you die. And all this as the world still turns, seems like we will never learn. We hold some after-death ideal, when right here this green earth is real. And if our hearts weren't cold as ice, we could make this world a paradise. Yes, if our hearts weren't cold as ice, we could make this world a paradise.
Thank you. Wonderful songs, and for always being there. Always being there. Thanks so much. We are going to move right along with another very dear friend of mine and ours, David Roth. Many of you know him, and for those of you who don't, you'll like meeting him right now. David Roth, everybody.
Thank you. And thank you, Neil and Mike and everybody involved in keeping this thing going. And Craig, I just want to compliment you on your Travis picking, and I love hearing a hopeful song in a minor key. So well done. All right, here goes something. He's a regular Joe in an irregular time. And isn't it time for a new paradigm? People say what they say. People go where they go. But at the end of the day, he's still a regular Joe. He's a regular guy in an irregular game. Maybe just what we need instead of more of the same. People think what they think. People know what they know. But at the end of the day, he's still a regular Joe. Our differences are understood, but regular sounds really good. Our differences are understood, but regular sounds really good. He's a regular Joe, a lot like me and you. Time to take a deep breath. After all we've been through, opportunity knocks. And this I know, I could use a big cup of regular Joe. A really big cup of regular Joe.
Oh, I love it, David. That's great. Wow. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thanks. And I mean it. Well, this morning I had the good fortune to be the guest speaker at a Unitarian Universalist church in Bridgewater, Massachusetts, virtually. And the title of my talk today was "This is the Year for Making Changes." And as I went over this order of service with the service assistant in the last few days, he said at the end of the closing hymn, which is one of my songs, there's something called the benediction. And I said, would you like me to do that? And he says, yes, we'd love you to do that. And I did a little research, and I found that these benedictions at the end of these church services and gatherings are very short. So I wrote this in the wee hours last night as a lead-in to my second and final song, which is a call and response song. So if you're home and want to sing along, that's the power of the mute button. And if you happen to be sharing a room with someone else, you could take a look at them right now and say, I can't wait to hear you sing with David. Would you do that for me right now if you're with somebody? So I'll benedict this song, and I thank you all again. I echo what others have said. Neil and Mike, you're about the friendliest people I've ever met. And that's what I love about our genre of folk music. Linda Marks, I've had the chance to play in your home, and seeing Carolyn Waters and all the rest of you is very touching. When someone says they're sending thoughts and prayers, the intention and the notion's understood. The power of a thought and of a prayer is something in itself that's well and good. But I believe there's one more part to bring, and just as meaningful a thing to say. Is there a way that I can take some sort of action? Is there something I can do for you today? I'm ready for change. I'm ready to move. There's no one to blame. there's too much to do. I'm ready to go, to get back on track. It's time to move on, and there's no turning back. It's my sacred job to strike some kind of chord, to challenge and help, not dismiss or ignore. Everyone gets a chance, with nothing to prove. And when I do my part, then the mountain will move. I'm ready to roll up my sleeves with passion and purpose, and we can achieve the high promise of truth and the fight for what's fair, to see that all people get their fair share. So I'm ready for change. I'm ready to go. It's long overdue, and a debt that we owe. Everyone gets a chance, with nothing to prove. And when I do my part, then the mountain will move. When I do my part, then the mountain will move. I'm ready for change.
Wow.
Oh, David, that was beautiful, and boy, aren't we all ready for change.
Gorgeous.
And regular show is getting a lot of comments on the YouTube channel as well, David. So thank you for that, and thank you for being you. And next we're moving on to a guy I've known for a long time, and that is the one and the only Mike Delaney. Let's hear from Mike Delaney, everybody.
Yay, Mike. You rock.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know, David Roth is one of my favorite people, and I'm saying to myself, boy, you know, he should get an encore, right? And it's, no, we're not going to give him an encore, but I'm going to do David's encore. So this is his song. I stand for love. I stand for peace. I stand for joy and for release. For what is beautiful and true. I stand for hope. I stand for you. You know our world is in great pain. She needs our loving care again. Yet there are those who fail to see what we have done and what we need. There is a cost for every act, and now there is no turning back. We burn a bridge, we bang a drum. It's time to rise, the time has come to stand for love, to stand for peace, to stand for joy and for release. For what is beautiful and true, to stand for hope, to stand for you. If you're thinking it's not urgent, that we have more time to kill. If I'm not the one to change things, then for heaven's sake, who will? So I will move and I will climb that mountain one step at a time. I won't be swayed, I will not stop until we've made it to the top, where we will stand for love and peace. We'll stand for joy and for release, for what is beautiful and true. I'll stand for hope, I'll stand for you, for what is beautiful and true. I stand for hope, I stand for you.
Oh, Mike, what a beautiful version of a David Roth song I love so much. That is so awesome.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining, everybody.
So my second song, my closing song, was written as a dare. A few weeks ago, Angela Michele dared me to write a song called Flip the Senate. So I did. Flip the Senate, flip the turtle. We can do it. Jump the hurdle. Return to reason. Comes full circle. Flip the Senate, flip the turtle. We took back the White House, though it took an eviction. With no fraudulent voting, nah, that's a fraudulent depiction. And we held the House, though the margin was a bit smaller. But there's one more branch, and it's gonna take mega dollars. Flip the Senate, flip the turtle. We can do it. Jump the hurdle. Return to reason. Comes full circle. Flip the Senate. Flip the turtle. 2 runoffs in Georgia gives us our clean sweep. 2 Dems is what it takes to make the racists weep. One a bright young man, the other a Baptist preacher. They need love and support. That's an impressive double feature. Flip the Senate, flip the turtle. We can do it. Jump the hurdle. Return to reason. Comes full circle. Flip the Senate, flip the turtle. One elephant is incumbent, but he's gonna get a lickin'. He's just lying low. Purdue, you're a chicken. The other was anointed, millions to her, just a nibble. Georgia's gonna tell her, hey Kelly, shut up and dribble. Flip the Senate, flip the turtle. We can do it. Jump the hurdle. Return to reason. Flip, comes full circle. Flip the Senate. Flip the turtle. Now there's one more thing, and it's the bestest hurdle. When we take the Senate, we can flip the turtle. Can't you see him on his back with his legs wildly flailing? Can't turn himself over, our law's now prevailing. Flip the Senate, flip the turtle. We can do it. Jump the hurdle. Return to reason. Comes full circle. Flip the Senate, flip the turtle. Flip the Senate, flip the turtle.
Yay, Mike.
Mike,
Whoa.
oh, bravo, that's right. Two wonderful songs and wonderful songs.
Thank you very much.
And I was watching Michael Kramer as he was smiling with that song as well, and what a great couple of songs you did. So
Yeah.
thank you for that, Mike Delaney.
Thank you. If Michael wants us to let us know what else we can do, other than give money and, get the message out there, we'd be glad to do it. I know that
Well,
David was.
thanks. I mean, it's all going to come down to turnout, and you guys are bringing the music, and it's beautiful. And money is unfortunate, evil of this whole thing. John wants to, undo Citizens United because of all the corruption and dark money. But right now, it's, if you know anybody in Georgia, make sure they've voted. They're going to vote. They get their friends out to vote. Make sure they're Democrats first. I mean,
Good point. Good point.
yeah, but thank you, Mike. And this is much love to y'all.
No, it's just great having you with us. And then I just mentioned it on YouTube as well, that you're in the room with us, in the house with us, and that John will be hearing about this whole concert for tonight.
Yeah, he did. He heard Karen's song, and I'm going to get him Mike's song.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Can I ask a
All right.
question of Michael? Is there going to be mail-in voting in Georgia? Was that allowed now?
Yeah. There's so everyone was allowed to register to vote if you turned 18 before January 5th, and there were 23,000, kids who turned 18, and there was a massive push to register them. And I don't have the numbers yet, but thousands and thousands were registered. And of course, that's part of John's demographic. And the absentee ballots went out November 18th, started to go out then. I've already voted by absentee ballot into drop boxes. There's lots of drop boxes, and early voting is almost 2.5 weeks long. It's about 16 days. It starts tomorrow. So there's a lot of opportunity to vote. It's still a red state. It's still somewhat more registered Republicans than registered Democrats. The other thing is, if anybody wants some Ossoff swag, which will also donate to his campaign, you go to shop, shop.John, JON.com. So that's shop.electjohn.com. I've got a lot of stuff. I've got his coffee mug. I have a T-shirt. You can get blue or white. I've got a cap. The whole, which I all had to pay for. It's not like the father-in-law,
That's
has
right.
that much.
Michael, can I just ask you one quickie question, because I wasn't ready for that. So I'm glad it was asked. So it's shop.electjohn, and what's the rest of it?
Just .com.
.com. Okay, and I'll put that in the YouTube chat as well for all of you on YouTube who just heard that as well. So thank you, Mike.
Beautiful music, everyone. Just gorgeous. Thank you.
And more to come. More to come. So our next performer is our dear friend Carolyn Waters. Let's hear it for Carolyn Waters, everybody. Hey, Carolyn.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here, and I want to start off by thanking, Neil and Mike and Karen and Ron and everybody responsible for putting this together and doing this, because it sort of works its way directly into my song, which is called "Give What You Need." It's actually a song that I wrote last year. With the concept of, what Shanna was talking about earlier, really going out and giving what you feel you need in this world. I mean, it's not a new concept, be the change, but it's sort of like you have to go out and be proactive and give what you're sort of missing. This year, I sort of thought about the song again and sort of wrote a new verse, because even though we're sort of in the shadow of this pandemic, there is so many people, young, old, black, white, just everybody going out and giving their best to be the change that they want to see in this world. Black Lives Matter and all the activity around the election, it just gives you hope. So my first song is called Give What You Need. If love is what you need, sow the seed, sow the seed. If love is what you need, sow the seed, sow the seed. Grab the love in your soul, it will tell you where to go. If love, love, love is what you need, then let it grow, let it grow. If joy is what you need, then sing your song, sing your song. If joy is what you need, then sing your song, sing your song. Sing out loud, sing out strong. Show the world your inner song. If joy, joy, joy is what you need, then sing your song, sing your song. If understanding is what you need, then shake a hand, shake a hand. If understanding is what you need, then shake a hand, shake a hand. Reach a hand, cross it out, put on those shoes, walk that mile. If understanding is what you need, then walk that mile, walk that mile. If hope is what you need, then don't stand down, don't stand down. If hope is what you need, then don't stand down, don't stand down. Wear your heart on your sleeve, don't sit down, take a knee. If hope, hope, hope is what you need, then don't stand down, don't stand down. Love is what you need, sow the seed, sow the seed. If love is what you need, sow the seed, sow the seed. Grab the love in your soul, it will tell you where to go. If love, love, love is what you need, then let it grow, let it grow.
Yeah.
Oh, Carolyn. Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I do want to let you all know that we are being watched in Israel as we speak. So I'm being told also that they can't make comments because they, for some reason, can't make comments, but they are watching us. So hi to Janet and to Phil and whoever else is watching in Jerusalem. You're welcome here. They're actually citizens of the United States who already did vote, unfortunately they're not from Georgia, but they voted in the Biden-Harris campaign. And so now, Carolyn, were you going to do a second song? I know you initially said one.
Yep, I do have a very short second song. Being part of this group is really the embodiment of what my song is about and what so many songs tonight are about. And I worked in a spiritual center for many years. And at the end of the service, we sung this song every week. And it meant, it wasn't so much that it was a religious sentiment, but all that we talked about and all that we wished for, this one word, amen, meant let it be, or so it will be. And as I'm sort of looking at the work that we're doing and the work that's being done out there, I just kept thinking of that phrase, let it be. And so I just want to end singing that song briefly, putting that thought and wish out into the world. Amen. 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 Let it be now. Please join in. Amen. 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 Let it be. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you, Carolyn Waters, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
The night is going so wonderfully, and we're getting so many comments from all over the place. Christine Lavin was just also watching us. She's in a Zoom with her family, but she's sending her love towards us as well. So next up on our list of performance for tonight is none other than Jan Lubby. So let's hear it for Jan Lubby,
Hey,
everybody.
Jan.
I'm the noisy audience member. I don't know if I'm the one going, woo! You know, I grew up in New York, and we're loud in New York when we like somebody. So
Oh, we love you. We love you.
that was me. So this is, I think I just can play this without an introduction. Well, there's one line, will I learn how to love? And I was thinking about people calling other people snowflakes, and I was thinking about how, you know, some people are really easy to love, and other people, you have to work at it a little more. So, which I'm working on it. I want to love everybody. One little snowflake, crystalline. There's no one else like me in a wintry sky. All alone, dancing, spinning free. One little snowflake falling to earth, joined by many more, caught up in the wind, coming together like many times before. What can I do while I'm here? What will I leave behind? And will it be enough? Will I learn how to love? We're all only here for a very, very short time. So many snowflakes on our way. How we assemble here and cover the ground, fill the sky, holding all that is dear. What can we do while we're here? What will we leave behind? And will it be enough? Will we learn how to love? We're all only here for a very, very short time. What can I do while I'm here?
Yeah. Beautiful, Jan. That was lovely.
I have a really...
Introduction.
Thank
You're
you.
right. You didn't need any introduction. It was beautiful. Thank you.
This is an Ed McCurdy song, and I decided to do this because I love it so much, so I hope you love it too. And I think it fits with tonight very well, as far as hopes and dreams. Last night I had the strangest dream I'd ever dreamed before. I dreamed the world had all agreed to put an end to war. I dreamed I saw a mighty room filled with women and men, and the papers they were signing said they'd never fight again. And when the paper was all signed and 1,000,000 copies made, they all joined hands and bowed their heads, and grateful prayers were prayed. And the people in the streets below were dancing round and round with swords and guns and uniforms scattered on the ground. Last night I had the strangest dream I'd ever dreamed before. I dreamed the world had all agreed to put an end to war.
Thanks for
Thanks
bringing
for
the
having
women
me.
into the room.
That's so
Thanks
beautiful.
so much to you guys.
Thank you so much, so very,
Yeah,
very much.
that was great, Jan.
That was, and it's so great to see you as always. Next up on our list is somebody else who just writes incredible music. Let's hear it for Jimmy Lunsford, everybody.
Woohoo!
Jimmy, I was actually asked what part. You're in Virginia tonight, right?
Say again?
Are you in Virginia tonight?
I'm in Virginia tonight.
Somebody asked me what part of Virginia you were in. I told them I think you're in Virginia, but you travel. But I said I didn't know where in Virginia you were. So
Harrisonburg,
Harrisonburg, okay.
home of James Madison University.
Well, there you go. Well, let's hear it for Jimmy Lunsford, everyone. Thank you for that.
Hey, Jan, that rocked. Great to hear you. The whole night's rocked. This has just been an amazing night. I've so loved listening to everybody and so happy and humbled and honored to be a part of this night. Thank you, Neil and Karen and Mike, Ron, Kathy, and Stephen. I hope I didn't leave anybody out. There's probably more that are behind all this. I didn't give money yet. I'm sorry. Until tonight, I didn't give money. About 20 minutes ago, I'd logged into musiciansforthegreatergood.org and gave to the cause. I wrote this song for this night. I had written I came across sort of the chord progression, which is a very straightforward chord progression, but several weeks ago, and then, or maybe whenever I was asked to be a part of this, it was like a week before that, and I thought, cool, I'll just use that to write this song, but I didn't know where to start lyrically. And then I saw the classic rock band, Creedence Clearwater Revival, play a song on YouTube that is, they've got a bazillion hits, and that song was Fortunate Son. And in that song, and certainly contextually perfect for that song, John Fogerty sings, "It ain't me, it ain't me." And I realized, it is me. And I turned it, and it became this song. It's called It's Me. I'm getting emotional. Yippee-ki-yay. I have a dream, he said. I wonder why he's dead. Is that what happens when you dream? It didn't matter then and now it doesn't matter when. That's what happens when you can't breathe. I didn't point the gun, I didn't need the sun, but neither did I stand opposed before. That ends right here and now. I won't be counted out. The change is staring at me in the mirror. Oh, it's me, it's me. You ran for your life into a land where not one soul you knew, yet with a dream of not living in fear. We put you in a cage, took your child and turned the page, and Lady Liberty shed a tear. I could not believe my eyes, I lost count of all the lies, but I did not lose sight of the truth. I held fast to the light, to stand up for what is right, and I swear I will not abandon you. It's me, it's me. Ooh, it's me, it's me. I will be the change I wish to see. Love is not a mystery, nor is it a guarantee. And why is that? Why can't we all just love? We have the capacity to live so much more compassionately, and if only we would just rise above. So I will stop, reach out in my hands, look right at you and say, what if we taught all around the land what love can do when we say, ooh, it's me, it's me. 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 Ooh, it's me, it's me.
That's a keeper, my friend. So wonderful. Great song. Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
All righty.
I'll go ahead and play a second song, but I might have to retune because I need the capo, if that's all right. Yeah. This is just such an amazing night and amazing event, really. I love that this community comes together for this, and we invite the world. I mean, we're doing this on YouTube. We're inviting the world to be a part of it, and we're not the only ones. You know, I know that there's other communities that do the same thing, and I just feel like when so many people, even if they're not synchronized, somebody else is doing something like this somewhere else, we're doing this, somebody else somewhere else, good will come. Good will come. We made it happen in November, and we can make it happen next month. Come on now. And again, thank you all so much. This is a song I wrote called Believe. I believe a man has a right to see the world through the lens of his mistakes and their little wisdom pearls. I believe. I believe. And I believe a woman has the sight to see the world through the lens of what it takes to raise little boys and girls. I believe. I believe. I believe that love is the heart of everything that I believe. I believe a child is the light the world could be through the lens of little eyes. If the world could only see and believe. I believe. And I believe that we must our brother's keeper be. Through the lens of understanding, will we ever come to see and believe? I believe. I believe that love is the heart of everything that I believe. If generations have one tale that they could tell, just one thing before tolls another generation's bell. It's one day there will be nobody left to tell unless we believe. I believe the future of the world is not in stone. Through the lens of love and history is the map for the unknown. I do believe. I believe. I believe the one thing I believe above all else. Love is strong enough to save the whole world from itself if we believe. And I believe. I believe that love is the heart of everything that I believe. I believe that love is the heart of everything that I believe. I believe that love is the heart of everything that I believe.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy, we believe too.
Beautiful.
We hope, and a beautiful song with two beautiful songs you did, Jimmy. Jimmy Lunsford, everybody. One more time. That's great, Jimmy. Thank you so much. And keep writing those great songs, my friend. They never stop. All right, next on our list is a longtime, very dear friend, Peg Espinola, who's going to be performing for us now. And Peg, during all of you have played during our 10 concerts for the Biden-Harris campaign, and during that time, Peg was I forgot the exact name, but for the captain of the Biden-Harris campaign for the regional. But she did all that work, and now she's doing so much incredible songwriting. Let's hear it for Peg Espinola, everybody.
Thank you, and thank you again, what everyone has said, the people who kept this thing going, both the previous 10 concerts and the election night watch party, which was wonderful, and now this concert. So I wrote a song for tonight. Have having prompts is actually a good way for me to go. Whoops, I just tuned this sucker and I have to do it again. Let's see. I don't know what happened. I didn't do anything, I swear. This, and for me to write a song which is all about uplift and dreams and nothing snarky is almost impossible. But I almost did it. One snarky line in here. It's called Moving Right Along. The voices of division, too long have they held sway. It's time we came together as we greet a brand new day, when Asian and Indigenous, Latinx, black and white feel heard and safe in every space. It's then we'll find our might. It's then we'll find our might. We'll let no child go hungry, good schools for everyone. We'll proffer health care as a right and tend to the broiling sun. Spread jobs throughout the countryside, yet keep our waters pure. And work with nations everywhere, our planet to ensure. Our planet to ensure. A place where one can name one's gender and that choice will be respected, and gender needn't matter when a partner is selected. And babies all are wanted, 'cause women have their say. And those who've lost elections go quietly away. Go quietly away. We're in it for the long haul, won't happen overnight, but we just took a mighty step to set our course aright. Now let us pull together as we sail on churning sea, toward justice, health, and freedom, and full equality. And full equality.
Very appropriate.
All right, take Espanola.
Okay.
Beautiful song.
That's my songwriting circle that helps me tweak every song, almost every song I write. So, what are we doing here? I'm going to sing a trad song now. Well, it's actually by Sydney Carter. It has it, but I learned it through folk music, through Bach, Muir, and Trickett. It's called Julian of Norwich. And Julian of Norwich, some of you may know, was a woman who was in a tower. I don't know if she was locked there or what. And she had a vision of the Lord, and she asked the Lord, why is there evil? And the response was, the evil is just, it's there, it's necessary, but I have this written out somewhere. It's better the way it was said. But it was indeed necessary, but all will be well. All manner of things shall be well. And then that became her message, and she apparently brought peace to the troubles of her area at one time by repeating that message. I think particularly with regard to the pandemic, I think we're in a place where perhaps we might feel that this is true. So, let me see how I did this. Loud are the bells of Norwich, and the people come and go. Here by the Tower of Julian, I tell them what I know. Ring out, bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Love, like the yellow daffodil, is humming through the snow. Love, like the yellow daffodil, is Lord of all I know. Ring out, bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Ring for for the yellow daffodil, the flower in the snow. Ring for the yellow daffodil and tell them what I know. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. All shall be well, I'm telling you, let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know.
Nice. Beautiful, Peg.
Peg, that was beautiful. Thank you so much, Peg. Peg Espinal, everyone. Another great performer, and she does so much for so many. All right. Next up on our performance order is a dear friend I just saw earlier today in Jerusalem. Let's hear for Jan Seide coming to us all the way from Austin, Texas. Hi, Jan.
Yeah. Hi.
Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you, my dear.
Yeah, I've kind of gotten around this morning.
You have, that's for sure.
I've been in Israel. I've been in New York. I've been all over the place.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I know. Yeah, I guess this is where it's supposed to be. This doesn't feel right, though. A long time ago now, 2003, my family had their first family reunion in 100 years. And I got to thinking about all the subsequent generations past the point where they stopped being in touch with each other, and how each generation, and in particular the generation that left the battlefield that was Europe and came to the US and left people behind, that they were basically the reason that the people who were left behind created them. You know, like your children are your vessels of hope, and you send them out into you hope, a better world. And that, coupled with this show, produced this. An act of hope is a new child born. It's the beat of a brand new heart. An act of hope is rising in the morning, springing from sleep like an electric spark. An act of hope is striving for perfection and graciously accepting whatever ground you gain. An act of hope is the exaltation of each attempt to break the chains, and every act of hope is an affirmation. Every act of hope is a revelation. Every act of hope is a celebration of the creation of an act of hope. An act of hope is feeding the hungry, telling your story, singing your song. An act of hope is serving your people, seeking your purpose, finding where you belong. And every act of hope is an affirmation. Every act of hope is a revelation. Every act of hope is a celebration of the creation of an act of hope. Hope fuels every dream that you pursue. Hope fuels every speaking of your truth. Hope fuels all the fires that you light, every fire that you light against the night. And is an affirmation. Every act of hope is a revelation. Every act of hope is the celebration of the creation of an act of hope.
Nice.
Oh, Jan, that was beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Thank you so much. Wow.
You. I am so delighted to be part of this. This is such an amazing group of people and an amazing, one after the other, wonderful songs. I'm going to close my set with something that I wrote for SWRFA, Southwest Regional Folk Alliance. They do something that the other regionals don't do, and I just love it. So even if I ever move to any other part of the country, I'll still come back for SWRFA, because when you pick up your registration materials, you get presented with this big, I mean really, fishbowl, and in it are all these little tiny slips of paper. And it's Thursday afternoon, and you pick one of the slips out, and it has a song prompt on it. And you are supposed, and most people do, to show up on Sunday morning for brunch with that song ready to play. And this is despite the fact that you're going to workshops all day long, and you're going to showcases, the official ones and the unofficial ones all evening, and then song circles that last until 4 or 5 a.m. But still, and most people do. So this was one of those, and it happened to be the weekend, or the week, I guess it went through the weekend. It was the Kavanaugh hearings, and Christine Blasey Ford was speaking, and everything that happened all around that. And my prompt was something about change, and I'm afraid I don't remember the exact prompt anymore, but what it triggered in me is the Serenity Prayer, which almost everybody over the age of 10 knows, but I'm going to say it anyway. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And I started to give this a guitar part, but then I decided I'd rather have it be something one could sing while marching. Gonna lay my serenity on the line now. Gonna lay my serenity on the line. I used to be adaptable, but now I must decline to accept what I know needs changing. Gonna lay my courage on the line now. I'm laying my courage on the line. Used to go along to get along like I was deaf and blind, but I can't accept what I know needs changing. And I'm not apologizing anymore. No, I'm not apologizing anymore. I'm not apologizing anymore, 'cause I'm not sorry. And I'm laying my wisdom on the line now. I'm laying my wisdom on the line. And I'll keep on persisting to take back what is mine. And I won't accept what I know needs changing. I won't accept anymore what I know needs changing.
Yeah!
Dan Sides, everybody. Lori from Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
So great to see you, my dear, and to hear you. Thank you for being a part of this.
Great
Thank
stuff.
you for inviting me.
Oh, it's our honor, our honor. Alrighty, so next coming up is going to be Sandra Waddak, another dear friend from a long time. Let's hear it for Sandra Waddak, everybody.
Thanks, Neil. Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Karen. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, everyone, for putting this together. What a great night. Free your voice above the crowd. Heads held high, singing proud. As leaders people cry. We ring the bells, cannot stand by. Ring the bells and ring them loud. Ring the bells that sound out proud. Ring the bells both far and near. Bells of freedom, ring them here. Say what you know, say what you've learned. Make your way, no stone unturned. Let someone weep a glad refrain. We hear you now, we'll sing again. Ring the bells and ring them loud. Ring the bells that sound out proud. Ring the bells both far and near. Bells of freedom, ring them here. We'll carve a pathway through the night. Strike a flame, light a light. Raise a voice that's strong within. Find hopeful words to sing again. Ring the bells and ring them loud. Ring the bells that sound out proud. Ring the bells both far and near. Bells of freedom, ring them here. Ring the bells and ring them loud. Ring the bells that sound out proud. Ring the bells both far and near. Bells of freedom, ring them here. Bells of freedom, ring them here.
Oh, beautiful, Sandra.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Well, I was going back and forth about whether I wanted to do another song of mine because I have a bazillion of them. But I'm going to sing a cover, and it's a John Denver song that isn't really well known. And I think he only played it once, and it was sort of informally recorded. It's called "Healing Time on Earth," and I actually made one of the verses into I co-write with John Denver, but he doesn't know it. I made one of the verses into a chorus. Let the mountains talk, let the rivers run. There's a wisdom here, there's so much to learn. There's much to know, much to understand in this healing time. All across the land, rivers run as the world awakes to the rising sun in each brand new day. In our own rebirth, in this healing time, for our Mother Earth, through these darker days on this narrow line, help me find my way, help me see the signs. I am not afraid, I am not alone. You have taught me well, you have brought me home in each brand new day, in our own rebirth, in this healing time, here on Mother Earth.
Oh,
That's a great
that
song.
was lovely.
Yeah,
It really was.
never heard
It
that
is a great
before.
song. And
Needs to get out into the world.
Beautiful.
yeah, well, you just put it out into the world. That's called the internet, and a lot of people in the world heard it, even over in Jerusalem and a few other places that are listed. So thank you for that. Sandra Waddak, everybody. Great job. Great job. All right. Next up is our very dear friend, old friend from Rosendale, who is now coming to us from Asheville, North Carolina. None other than Chris Wilhelm, everybody. And, I think we'll just hear what Chris is going to bring us tonight.
Cool. I wrote some new songs. This is called A Quiet Revolution, and I'm excited to play it for you. And thanks for inviting me to perform. This is truly a great event. Somewhere along the way, I heard someone say, remember where you came from. Don't look the other way. Some will have their point of view. It may not be right for you. Let's follow the river. You may find yourself anew. It's a quiet revolution. Can you feel it in your soul? Can you feel it in your body? Can you feel it in your bones? Sure, there will be days you can only hold your head up, but all that we forgave and all that we let go of, let's reach out our hands. Let's turn the stream around. Let's celebrate this life, because we're here now. It's a quiet revolution. Can you feel it in your soul? There's no time for fighting. We're all just people. And they gather in the cities. We gather in the parks, searching for a brand new beginning, searching for a brand new start. It's a high revolution. Can you feel it in your soul? There's no time for fighting. We're all just people.
Yay, Chris.
That was great, Chris.
Very nice.
Thank you so much. Wonderful.
You're so positive.
The next one is it's called Wishing Well. What a week it's been. What a year it's been. We lost some good friends. I hope to see them again. Someday it will be better than it was before. We can turn on the big lights. We can open the door. Wishing well. I hope your dreams are coming true. Wishing well. What can I say? What can I do? Wishing well. 'Cause it's so hard to tell. Wishing well. What can I do now? I can see the faces of the people, and all of these changes. There's something that I found. I hope you find some comfort in the morning. And the place that you're living in. Wishing well. I hope your dreams are coming true. Wishing well. What can I say? What can I do? Wishing well. 'Cause it's so hard to tell. wishing well. What can I do now? Looks like winter's not coming soon. And the birds are singing their tune. Some say there's no sure footing. I hope you find a place to call your home. Wishing well. I hope your dreams are coming true. Wishing well. What can I say? What can I do? Wishing well. 'Cause it's so hard. Wishing well. What can I do now?
Yeah.
Oh, Chris.
Thank you guys.
Now keep going to that wishing well and just keep it happening. Really awesome, and best of luck with that new CD, my friend.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it was great. It was good to see you and great to hear you, and thanks for coming all the way from Asheville, North Carolina. We really loved. We had that great sound, and I bet you had a technical expert named Andrea sitting right next to you, right?
She's right here.
Right there, huh? Thank you, Andrea, for that help as well. All right. Well, we're going to be moving on. Thank you again, Chris, and we're going to be moving on to Brian Amador, everybody. So let's hear it for Brian. Hey, Brian. Great to see you again, my friend. And hoping all is well with you.
Yeah, doing all right.
Great, great.
I'm really happy to be with you guys tonight, and congratulations on all these wonderful performances. It's really great to hear all these songs of love and hope and all that stuff. Mine is a little different because I find this time kind of confusing because while I'm really happy about the results of the election, I'm also really, really troubled by the amount of polarization in the country, by the fact that it seems like almost half of the population of our country is under the grips of a collective hypnosis, a collective hallucination. And so, my loving thoughts run into a big challenge when I'm faced with the cult of Trump. I think he has probably the Guinness World Record for the largest cult ever assembled. And really, people's minds are controlled like they were in Jonestown, so it's a very scary thing. How do we respond to that? I'm sure the way not to respond is with the same kind of hatred and anger that a lot of these people are showing towards us. And I think basically it's going to take a lot of patience and respect to start to deprogram people and get them to come back to reality. So this song is kind of my side of an imaginary conversation with a Trumpy, and it's called "It Is What It Is." It is what it is, that's what you say. I ain't gonna argue anyway. Had too damn much stress today. Won't you please just go away? Won't you please just let me be? Let me regain my humanity. It is what it is, and so am I. If you want me to lie, I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna whisper in your ear, tell you just what you wanna hear. You want me to think just like you? Well, that's something I'm not gonna do. You'll never win. You'll never rule the day. There'll always be someone standing in your way. assume the worst of me, and I won't assume the worst of you. It is what it is, but things can change. We can reassess and rearrange, question things we think we know, and not accept the status quo. And if you don't agree with me, it doesn't mean that you're my enemy. You'll never win, we won't be swept away. We'll always be right here, having our say. You'll never win, and neither will we. 'Cause whether we sink or swim, it's gonna be you and me. You'll never win, you'll never get your way. There'll always be someone standing in your way. You'll never win, and neither will we. 'Cause whether we sink or swim, it's gonna be you and me.
Wow, Brian,
That was great.
that was great.
It was a great song.
Incredible, incredible. Thank you.
Wow, that's it, man. That's really it.
It is. It is. Do you have another one for us, Brian?
I don't, that's it.
You don't, huh?
No, no. When you asked for a song about hopes for the future, I mean, I had just written this song. I said, "That's the song." So
Yeah.
That was definitely the song.
That was
It
the
definitely
song.
is our hopes too, and it's our hopes and our dreams.
all right,
This entire night was just that, and you help make that happen. Thank you so much, Brian Amador, everybody. Thank you so much, Brian. Ron, did you get my message? I just want to make sure before we close out that we let people know. Let me see. Ron is.
I'm here.
Did you want to do that final message?
Oh
Or
no, I just wanted to. I can say something, then maybe you can close out the night. But I just want to, on behalf, excuse me, on behalf of Musicians for the Greater Good, thank all the performers who turned out tonight with great music, great songs, and certainly an endorsement of our theme of hopes and dreams for America. And I want to thank, as I said before, our fabulous MGG teammates who made this happen, and a special shout out to Kathy Donlin, who I don't think has been acknowledged before.
yeah,
Recording,
the one who hosted this thing tonight. God love her.
And just to let you know that our next MGG event will be an inaugural gala, MGG inaugural gala on inauguration weekend, the weekend after Biden's inauguration. I think we're going to try for a Sunday again, January 24th, and you'll be hearing more about our plans for that, and hope you can join us for that one as well. But thank you, everybody, for coming and sharing your art and music with us.
Thank you, Ron.
And to each and every one of you, like Ron said, we can't thank you enough for what you've done for us, for the community. I think it was just wonderful to have Michael Kramer here, and he already said that he has been in direct contact with his son-in-law, John Ossoff, and I asked him in a note just to also send our best and our thoughts to Raphael Warnick as well. And that's our hopes. And yes, we are planning that inaugural gala at this point for January 24th from 5 to 7 p.m. We're going to have a host of wonderful performers, many of whom, most of whom will be performers you've already seen through our concerts. During the 10 we did for the Biden-Harris campaign, and now this one. But also, just so you'll get a little idea of, we'll have a little bit of a different approach for the openers for that particular show. Will be Christine Lavin and Don White. So those two will be opening our show. They'll each do one 5-minute song, and then they'll each do a split screen song. And so it should be a fun night all around. I can almost guarantee it. And I'm looking forward to celebrating just about everything there is to celebrate. And I want to celebrate. We all deserve this around the world. And I want to thank each and every one of you. I want to thank, again, Ron Israel, Karen Sauer, Kathy Donlan, Stephen Martin. Who else did I?
Mike Delaney.
Mike Delaney and
Andrea.
and Andrea Kulish, Wilhelm, and just a wonderful cadre of you, everybody, both here in our room of Zoom and everybody in our YouTube audience was making lots of comments today, and I really appreciate all of you on YouTube. And again, I all of you, please do go to our www.musiciansforthegreatergood.org website and hit the donate button, and let's get this. Let's do like Mike Delaney said. Let's flip that Senate, and that's my plan. All right, thanks again, everybody. I wish you all well.
Thanks, Neil.
Well,
Good night.
drive careful going home. All right, we'll see you on the
Thanks, Neil.
Love you.
All right.